Hello, everybody. What the hell are we doing here in this country right now? I know it's an abrupt start, but what are we doing? I'm just seeing some alarming shit ever since Election Day on Tuesday, which always was all brewing before that, of course, throughout the campaign of just various things. Just my gosh, I wish I could show. No, I can't do it. I'm clueless in that. I know. I don't really care because I'm just gonna verbalize it. I don't care. But we're seeing some stuff, man. I'm noticing now, like when you watch a YouTube video that is purportedly, if you watch the if you look at the title of the video and go, oh, this is gonna be a pro, I guess left wing anti-Trump thing, and then you go to the comment section, the trolls are taking over now, and I don't, there's just very little defense from the side of the pro side that the video is trying to say. I don't know how to explain that, but it's just they've taken over on some of these things, and they're so smug about it because they won. You know, there's some smugness to winning, and I get it, but you're whenever anybody does try and speak up amidst all that cacophony of Trumpists who are just ripping on whoever says anything about anything, it's vicious. The rebuttal to their rebuttal. It's vicious, and it just sucks. This is not. This is I. It's late period Weimar Germany. Hitler. Hitler's not been appointed chancellor yet by Hindenburg. And by the way, I shouldn't use that analogy. I actually hate that fucking term, fascist. Right wing dictatorship, and I think low key right wing dictatorship is more to the point. I don't think it's going to be a fascist thing. I hope. But no, I don't really. Honest to God, no. Fascism is a totally different animal from just a typical right wing dictatorship. And again, I think it's going to be, even that's going to be low key. Where it's not going to be like if you're a normal human being in this country that just doesn't break any laws and you're legal, God help you if you're not legal. If you're not a legal American, fuck that, man. Oh God, we're getting to that. Mike Wilson comes to mind. Anyway, oh dear. Okay, but no, if you're legal, you live your life legally and stuff, and don't speak out against the government, which I've already done. Well, not the government, the future one I've spoken out against. We may see that change for January 20th. We're gonna see, even though I said no, never shut up in one of my videos. Well, I might kind of temper that, but I still kind of believe it. But anyway, though, I'm losing track. I can't do that. Okay, it's just because I do this off the top of my head. So it's just what is going on here? I mean, they told us what they were gonna do. These people have told us. Trump has told us. All of his minions have told us. J.D. Vance has told us. All of them what they're gonna do. I mean, mainly in regards to immigration, which is sickening. I mean, that's where Mike Wilson comes into play. Okay, Mike Wilson is Trump's purported one of his top choices for attorney general. The attorney general, for those that don't know, and most of you do, but there's a few that don't, and I want you all to be up to speed, or speed possibly. The top law enforcement officer in America. Okay, this guy's indictment is indictment authority on things and people, and he has said, I heard him say it. I saw a video with it where he said it. He was being interviewed by some guy, and he was talking about how they're going to deport all these people from south of the border that aren't legal, or maybe they are legal, but in some way, like they're what they call anchor babies. They have anchor babies. That's a concept where the the couple, the husband and wife, came over here. They were not legal. But then they had a baby here, which means that baby is a citizen, which he or she is. And now they're legal, which by definition they are. That's how this is supposed to work. But he's going to even deport them. He's going to deport the anchor baby family type people. He's going to deport all these fucking people. And that's not the worst of it. That's what we've heard from the Trump campaign. And from his entire political career, basically. No. He said something that's so goddamn reprehensibly horrible that I heard. It's just, he was talking about, we're gonna deport all these people, and we're gonna have kids in cages, and it's gonna be glorious. The word he used was literally glorious. I have never been more sick to hear something someone said that is in a position of potential power, or in power, but potential power, because this guy cannot be confirmed. He probably won't be picked, to be fair. But he's one of the people that's being mentioned. But this guy is this guy's a right-wing apologist. And I mean, far right-wing. We're not talking about Ronald Reagan, who, was conservative, but no, we're talking about, I don't know, Franco from Spain level right-wing, or Pinochet from Chile, or Salazar from Portugal, or somebody like that. Pretty bad. I will not compare anybody in this to coming to Hitler. I kind of did briefly for a second, and I kind of backtracked on that, because fascist, I hate that. They're not fascist. It's a totally different concept. I mean, it's got some of the same elements as the right-wing dictatorship. But I think the general term right-wing dictatorship would fit better here. And again, I think it'll be a low-key one. There's just going to be, not going to be a reign of terror per se, but it's going to be hard for a lot of people now that it wasn't hard for before. And I weep for this country if that's true. Because even that's bad. That's terrible. I don't think they can dismantle the Constitution. They can try. And I don't think they really will. It'd be bad PR. Because there's a lot of Americans that would rise up in arms against that. I mean, at least figuratively, not literally. And you're telling me, man, I'm losing track of what I was saying. That's what happens when you try and do this off of your head. I'm just basically ranting against what perception. I was talking about Mike Wilson, right? And you got this judge in New York that's been Wilson, I believe, Judge Wilson, this female African-American judge in New York that's been trying to prosecute Donald Trump. And he's talking about how, that fat bitch. He used the word fat bitch to describe this woman who's doing what she thinks is her job. And again, whenever you watch a video dealing with this issue on YouTube, and it seemingly is a I don't like to say pro or con. It's like a I was going to say pro-Kamala side, pro left wing. And you go to the comment section, and it's filled with Trump supporters now. They're everywhere. They're out in droves, man. They're coming out of the damn woodwork. And they're wrong. And they just are. And it's just, they're wrong. This is not the American political tradition, people. This bashing of the other side with violent rhetoric. Some of it violent. Usually it's just vulgar. Vulgar is bad enough. At least vulgar, though, doesn't hurt you. If you sticks and stones my bones, that bit. But violent rhetoric against these people. And then, of course, this Mike Wilson also apparently said, and again, he says that whenever he makes a controversial comment like that, he's trolling the other side. Well, here's two things about that. Number one, you're not funny when you do it, because the next comment I'm going to say is the worst one of all, really. And number two, since when does someone who's going to be an appointed possible cabinet member for the President of the United States have another side? You're the chief law enforcement officer of this country. When do you have another side? We're all Americans, right? Aren't you serving us all? Aren't you? You don't seem to think so. You think that you're serving Trump and his minions and his voters. You don't think Kamala people are worthy of anything. And those that didn't vote, I mean, you're just gonna let them float out to sea. Apparently, I don't know what's going on with that. Because a ton of people that apparently didn't vote. Well, there always are. I don't get it. I just don't get this whole thing. There's just so much crap. And it's all slowly starting to come out. And it's stuff that we've been warned about. And it may be true. And again, I'm going to read it for the 28th time in this video. I don't like the term fascist to describe who they are. Right-wing authoritarian would even be better. I don't even have to use light for that, because right-wing authoritarian could be lighter. It's still bad, especially if you're the wrong persuasion from them, and they don't like it. But I don't know. I don't want that for this country. We've never had that before. We've never had a left-wing authoritarian, and oh God, now. I just said that. We've never had a left-wing authoritarian thing either. Oh, well, Joe Biden wasn't even using the government to do this and that. No, he wasn't. He had nothing to do with that shit. Whatever it was that you say that he did, you know, you're going, you do research, you can't even name a case. Well, I've seen a bunch of them named, and I'm not going to go over them here because you can look it up too, and I don't care. I'm doing this on top of my head. This is on a whim. I didn't think I was going to be doing a video. I'm at 11:40 now. I didn't think I was going to be doing a video 14 minutes ago. So I'm just doing this off the top of my head. And I wanted to rant again. Where are we going here? I've asked that question 16 times in this video. Where are we going? What is this? I mean, I heard today, actually, I saw this and it surprised me, actually, that Donald Trump has accepted he's going to go to the White House and meet with Joe Biden. What is that going to lead to? I mean, I bet he gets along with Biden worse than he got along with Kim Jong-un. I don't even doubt it. Because Biden's going to have nothing to contempt for him. If he doesn't have any contempt for Biden. So, President-elect, they have nothing but contempt for one another. So what's going to happen here? What's the point? I know it's political tradition for the incoming and outgoing presidents to be, you know, but this is toxic right now. The atmosphere. This whole country is toxic. I'm not even really sure the Democrats, who I voted for, by the way, is, I've said many times, I voted for Kamala because I am against Trump. Yeah, I said it. I said it, MAGA. I said it, Mike Davis, or whoever's the damn attorney general. Indict me for talking. Good luck. I mean, there's bigger fish than me to fry. A lot of them. There's a lot of them. There's probably thousands out there before me, but, you know, if you ever get down to me, by then it's fucked. If that does actually happen, I'm fucked. Because if you've already indicted and done whatever you're going to do, thousands of people love me. By the time you get me, I don't mean shit. But I'm continuing to speak up. That's the thing. I'm a very timid person in actual life. I mean, I'm supposed to be a manager at when I said McDonald's and Razor, what the hell? I know. Yeah, fuck you. You know, if that's a problem for you. Oh, what's you doing speaking out? He's just a lowly McDonald's guy. Sure. But I have a voice. Somewhat of a brain. I mean, you can argue that part all you want. You know, either of those parts. Yeah. But I you know, I'm going to continue to speak up. And I know this isn't. I've not really structured this thing real well because I'm doing it off the top of my damn head. I'm literally pulling shit out of my head as I talk. So it's not. I've not written anything down. I don't have a script or whatever. I don't have a text to follow. I'm just going by some of the shit that I've seen on YouTube and on TV and talking to people, and it's just, what's going to happen again? Why? I mean, I accept that you elected Trump. I've accepted it. I don't like it, but I've accepted it. I mean, it seems to have been legitimate. That's the thing. I don't think there was, I had thoughts that there might be some weird cheating because there were 15 million or 20 million, I think, fewer votes cast than the last time. But somebody put a chart up showing the last like 5 elections, and the last time was the outlier. That had 5 million more, and all the other ones are pretty much in line with this year now. And that might lead to believe that, wait a minute, doesn't that mean that Trump might have been right about the fix in 2020? I don't think so. I just don't. I think more people voted remotely by mail because of COVID. That's why there were more votes. I don't know. I can see, but I can see why they might have that argument, but I don't agree with it. But God, I'm just rambling, but oh well. I'm just rambling about shit that I can't control. I can only vote. I did. It failed. It would have failed anyway. I mean, we won Minnesota at least. But this incoming thing does scare me a little bit. Not as badly, I don't think it scares some other people. I've said that it does in the past. I've kind of come down on it a little. But again, I'm more of, I think they're just going to be like right wing authoritarian. Or try to be. Whatever they can get away with under the Constitution. I'm going to try and remain to have some faith in humanity that they won't go further than that. Because if they do, now I have a problem. I still do have a problem anyway. Even if they go into an authoritarian anything. I don't think dictatorship would be the right word, because people can just do what the fuck they want in life. It's not gonna be like you're gonna be jostled for walking down the street with it. I love Joe Biden t-shirt on, which I don't know why thing exists, but you're not gonna like be arrested for wearing that. I don't see that level of repression, but I don't know. This immigration thing, this deportation crap. I mean, I know. I've never seen a party so glom onto one issue in my entire fucking life as they glommed onto that. The wall, immigration, all that bullshit. Most Americans, believe it or not, are not affected by it. You know why? Because it's a big country with a lot of room, and a lot of people that came over, quote, illegally, unquote, which they did, let's be fair, should probably just get a path to citizenship. Because you know why they're here? Because where they came from sucks. And they don't want to live like that anymore. They want an opportunity. We should take it as a compliment that they come here. We did this with the Cuban boat people, didn't we? Well, the same thing here. So I don't get it. And then this people like Mike Davis are just reveling in the possibility of making these people's lives horrible. And I don't get that thinking. I just don't. And again, this was totally unplanned. It's like I think it's 4 in the morning. I didn't even look at the clock. It's late though. And I wasn't planning to do it immediately tonight, but I didn't have a for his bathroom to do it, so it's been light on. I haven't done one of those in a while. But I'm just, I don't know. I'm kind of getting. I think we're getting close here to where it's kind of. I should probably not. I should probably stop here. But I'm just. It's. I said that was the last video. Would be my last one, political one for a while. In this one, I don't know. I felt the need to just vent on the overall transition situation, and that's what I did. I don't know. Maybe I wasn't articulate to you. It's fine. I said what I said. You can get it off the top of my head, like I keep telling you. I mean, if it's substandard to you, well, don't grade on a curve then, I guess. Give me an F. That's fine. But no, I guess that's it, and I am out.